All right. So he leads you back through, past the main gate, where there is the two Aarakocra kind of standing guard. He leads you through the wooden hallway of the second floor, straight through to the stairwell that leads back to the aft battery, this kind of open area where you see these two cloud giants up above. He leads you to the right and opens another door past a spiral staircase that goes up. And he opens it and he says, "Follow me. You will stay in the audience chamber while I go fetch Countess Sansuri. Summon her." And he leads you back through this stone hallway into the audience chamber where you see the four Aarakocra standing over with their backs to the kind of hole, like the large, opulescent audience chamber. And he says, "Stay here. It is not safe to walk alone."
Definitely.
And he, you see him turn. Do you want to see where he goes?
Yes.
He goes out and he turns to the left, so not the way you came. And he heads south. You came from the northern side of this corridor. You guys are hanging out by this door when you guys hear the door open. This door here opens.
That door opens?
Yes, as you guys are in front of this other door. Kind of like chilling.
Panic immediately. Fly high. We're very quiet. We're owls. So yeah, let's fly up.
With your stealth roll of 7 and 8.
Never mind.
You're definitely noticed as you guys kind of flutter up, but he doesn't seem to really pay you any mind.
I peck at the ground.
And he goes to open the
Pretend
door.
to be a bird here.
The large double doors.
You just do it instinctively. Like.
Yeah. Well, I flew high with you, so the ground is nowhere near.
Oh yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was gonna let us fly high, so.
I'm like, stand there looking around.
What do we see when he opens the door?
Like, are you guys going to be able to get through this door?
We are when I drop this, but.
Are you sure?
You guys see that when the door opens, Felgalos is chained to the back wall of this room. 2 locked manacles bind his hind legs, preventing him from moving more than a few feet in any direction that you can see. You see that there is a muzzle and collar that seem to be designed to hold dragons that are over his face, and
Okay, so who came in?
the Castellan.
The lady?
The guy who brought us in.
Sorry.
Grisario.
Okay, so he came through that room with the double doors with...
No, he came from the other door and he went to the double doors.
Oh, okay, sorry, I misunderstood completely.
Yeah.
He's going to get her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And an exchange happens in Giant, and you see she has like a blood-tipped mithril spear in one hand. And she turns to him and she grabs a cloth from a crate nearby and she wipes the blood from it.
Was there anyone else in that room that we could see?
Only her and Felgalos.
Okay.
And as she goes to follow the Castellan to leave, they shut the door behind them. And she leaves carrying her mithril spear as they head back towards the main audience chamber.
Shit, I was hoping to try to fly in when they were coming back through, but that wouldn't have worked. They would have seen us. Okay. So they
all right.
exit that room.
Yeah, they exit that room.
As soon as they exit that room, I'm going to drop my wild shape, drop her polymorph. Okay, we gotta make some...
Let's get to it.
Yeah, we gotta make some noise to cover up the sound of us opening this door. Was it loud?
It wasn't loud to
It was
open
loud.
the door, but when you guys change back into your forms, the griffins start to make a lot of noise.
Okay.
Like a lot of noise.
I run over to the barrel with the meat,
Mm-hmm.
and I open it.
Make an athletics check for me.
They
Help
start
me.
making
I will help you with my crowbar.
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, you can make that with advantage.
There you go. No, shit. That's a 1. That's 18.
18
Yeah, plus...
was
Plus
what
4.
you needed
Yes.
to get that open.
Yeah.
And you crack it open. You see bits of hooves and what looks like horse legs.
I don't ask any
Perfect.
questions.
Immediately
Grab
start
it,
tossing it.
Toss them to the manticores.
It's their favorite
or the,
food.
Yeah,
Alright,
griffins.
make animal handling checks for me, both of you.
Nice.
18.
20.
Make another one, each of you.
Fuck.
Nice.
18.
10.
And then you can make one more. One of you.
19.
Alright, you guys are able to kind of get them to calm down a little bit by tossing some food their way.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be eating them pretty quickly, though. So if you guys want to keep them calm, someone might have to do this.
I will do this. You get that door open.
Yep, I'm gonna rush over to the door.
Alright. Make an athletics check. It's
6.
6. Ugh, you can't get it to budge. You kind of look up and you see that it's latched on the outside. It probably needs to be unlatched first
How?
to make it easier to open.
Okay. Can I reach it? No.
It's sized for giants. It's probably
I look over. Do I see him struggling?
24 feet up.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like at the top of the door?
It's like, yeah, it's up there.
I empty the barrel. I pour out what's left it on the ground.
Make an athletics check. It's a big barrel. Like, it's a big crate full of stuff. And all of the guys are in cages.
I'm gonna
Like, in this room. Each one of those circles that's not colored in.
I'll use my Titan crossbow and shoot the ceiling.
Alright.
Go up. So I need an attack
The
roll for
ceiling is
ceiling?
made of stone.
Oh, okay.
You could shoot the door, though.
18
Door
for
jam?
my check.
18. You're able to kick it over.
Okay. And I wanna. There you go.
21.
Yeah, you're able to shoot into the door and make your way up. It's easy enough to unlatch, but you're still going to have to try and use an athletics check to open the door still.
Okay.
Oof.
6
You
again.
kind of reach back and try and kick in.
Need your help.
Okay. I throw some more meat around the ground,
All right,
and then I run.
make an animal handling check.
18.
All right,
I run over to him
all right.
and I help him.
You can make the check with advantage, or you can both roll.
It's each roll.
Do I add mine?
You add your athletics score
You do it.
with advantage then.
So that's a 12.
My
That's an 8.
All right, so as you guys are trying desperately to get this giant door open, you notice, Kental, that the Castellan returns with
We can do it, man.
sorry, that was just really like just like
There's just,
the
like, meat all
Castellan
over the
returns.
place.
Yeah, there is meat like all over the floor. With the Countess, you notice that she has a mithril spear in one hand. She has her mask in the other. As she comes back and she sees who it is, and she covers part of her face with it, and she walks towards the throne. You notice her kind of straighten herself when she sits down, and she says, Crisaro tells me you have something of import to tell me.
Most import. I had promised. I speak like really slow. I had promised that to my companions that I would not tell, but it seems only right that I do make you aware of a plot against you.
You can see her eyes kind of focus upon you with more intent through the mask.
There are cloud giants that are working hard against you to collect as many Austerian artifacts as they can.
Who?
Before you can. A cloud giant named Zafoom.
You hear a loud kind of sucking of teeth. For a second, she says Zofum.
That is what he called himself.
What has he collected? Do you know?
Many artifacts with large giant lettering on them. I do not speak the language myself, but most powerful looking things.
Make a deception check at disadvantage.
Why? Okay. Okay, it's 18.
You gotta roll a different d20, dude.
Hey, sticking with it. It's usually good.
She says,
Lost all his luck juice.
where have you
Watch your
last seen Zofum?
Somewhere high above the spine of the world. Are you
Cassandra.
aware of it?
The spine of the world.
Yes.
I am indeed. It was our forebears who created it.
Really? Tell me more.
You see her kind of like, her hand clenches like around it, and you notice that like her finger starts to like tap on it. And she says, the sire of all frost giants slayed a mighty dragon, and its corpse formed the base for the mountains themselves.
That is brilliant.
Indeed it is. Crisaro says,
If I might be able to do a better job of pointing out exactly where I saw him, if you'd like. I would need to look at my map.
well, do you have it?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. And I start rifling through the bag and taking out things and being like, no, that's not it. And I
Take out one
Alright.
point at a time.
Alright,
So I'll
so...
do that until somebody says anything.
Okay, so... make an athletics check to try and open this door.
Yeah, I'm helping you.
Hey, that's a 14.
Do another.
That's a 12.
You don't add anything with that?
With
I
your
had a
14,
4.
you're able to kick open the door.
Oh god.
Had to weaken it for a while.
Yeah.
I
a pickle
listened
jar.
there.
And the door kind of opens up, and you see that Felglos is bleeding from a lot of wounds, and he is muzzled. There is a chain around his neck, as well as around his hind legs.
I'm gonna immediately look at the chains and see if there's like pins we can take out.
Quick question. What does Lesser Restoration do?
Lesser Restoration gets rid of some
Conditions.
such as poisoned, I want to say deafened and blinded.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. While he's doing that, I also want to cast Cure Wounds at 4th level on Thelgalos
Okay.
with my staff. So it's 4 charges.
Okay.
It expends. So 8. 4. 8, and 4.
28.
28, and then plus 5. 30, 32, 33. So 33 health for him.
A lot of his
Fucking
wounds
roll.
close up, but he is still smattered with blood. He says, "What are you doing here?" It's kind of like because he is muzzled. How did you find me?
I'm trying to take it off. I don't know.
Fate smiles
name's
upon
Val,
you,
and
friend.
I'm here to rescue you.
Yes.
He says, "The chains are magic. They're hard to get open.
They're magic. What kind of magic? Do you know? Like,
If I knew...
can they be dispelled?
You can try.
Okay. What level is that? Is that first level? I think that's...
Knock is Dispel Magic is a 3rd level spell?
It's the 3rd level?
Yes.
I do. Okay. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the chains.
Alright.
Abjure the abjuration.
You cast the spell and you notice there's a shimmer across the chain around his mouth, but it is still locked.
Okay.
It has a keyhole.
A keyhole?
Yeah.
Hey, I have a kit for that.
Alright.
Can I work on it?
Yeah. You can make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, not sleight of hand. It's just a dexterity check. You're not proficient
That's
in that.
fine.
Yes. 20.
20?
Plus sleight of hand. So
You're,
fine.
it's not
27.
sleight of hand. It would just
It's
be dex.
dexterity.
It's just straight dex?
Yeah, because
So
you're not
25.
proficient in them. 25? You are able to open the one around his mouth, and he's... Thank you. I don't know how long it'll be till she gets back. He's like, I'm still chained.
We have that. I'm gonna do the other ones as I can. I'll tell him to look at your other foot.
He says Sansuri has the key. As you kind of are looking around in here, you see there's other cages made for medium-sized creatures.
Okay.
As you go, start to roll the next one.
Am I helping with all this?
Are you?
Yeah. Like,
15?
standing around.
15? Not enough. The chain around his head and neck, while that one did come off, you're kind of trying to do it and you kind of break one of your picks off inside. You only have a couple left.
Okay.
Do I feel like we're being very loud?
No.
No. Okay.
Probably not compared to like all the animals in the other.
That's a good point. Okay. I want to try to break some of these chains as well, if I can.
Alright, you try and break some of the
Or
chains?
not break the chains, but what is
Do you
he
have
trying
thieves'
to do?
tools?
No, that's why he's talking about.
Yeah.
What are my options? Hang on. Let me see if there's anything that I can do for this. Let's see.
I'll toss you my crowbar.
Okay, I'll take the crowbar and I'll start going at some of these.
Okay.
Do I get advantage or just plus?
You have advantage with that.
And anything plus to it, just athletics or
Yeah, it's just athletics.
15?
You try to do it, and as you do, the crowbar bends, as if the chains are incredibly strong.
Well, shit. I asked Douglas, is there anything that you can do? I guess not. Never mind. Sorry,
Not
that was
really.
stupid. That's a stupid question. Did he still have the muzzle on? It's got the key.
No, you guys got that off of him.
Okay.
The chain that was around his head and stuff, you guys undid that one.
What kind of
And there are 2 other locked manacles on his hind legs.
I asked what kind of breath weapon he has.
He has lightning.
Lightning?
I remember that.
Okay. Can't you polymorph out of this?
No.
Even with the dispelled magic?
Not while these chains are on me.
Gotcha.
Can you
And
polymorph
can I
him?
polymorph you?
Maybe. I don't know. The rest of the chains could also be enchanted.
Oh, you only disenchanted the muzzle?
Yeah.
One muzzle.
Gotcha.
How many other? There's
There are
4?
2 other
There's
chains
2 other chains?
on his hind legs. And as you guys are doing this, the doors open, you start to notice that the griffins are starting to caw very loudly. And as that happens, we're gonna go back to you.
Yeah, as I'm rifling through, I'm like, if If you're headed up over to the spine of the world, let me tell you, you gotta be careful. I saw just the absolute most massive dragon that has to be in existence. It must be the oldest.
So, like, while you were, like, doing that, though, Crisaro started talking. She says, Zofum has, been quite displeased with us for some time. And Sunsuri's like, I do not care. That is not my main concern. And you notice, like, her tapping continues. And she's like, as you start, she's like, are you getting close to finding that map?
Yes. I was just telling you about this gigantic blue dragon that I saw. The things that it must know.
She kind of narrows her eyes at you. And she says,
Whip out the map. Just...
Are you lying to me?
Lying to you about... I thought the map was in here.
You seem very interested in dragons, in what I might be interested in.
As I said before, I am a friend of cloud giants, and from what I've heard, you belong on the seat of the throne, at the top of the ordning.
And she sets aside the mask for a second, and it's a very stern-looking face. I will give you one last chance to stop lying to me. And she's like looking at you, and you feel like whatever you had deceived her with before, she is looking at you with hard intent right now. The tapping has stopped.
There was something extremely important. I wasn't going to bring it up quite yet, but I stole something from that giant Zafum. It seemed important.
Well, bring it out quickly.
Okay, I summon my weapon to my hand as a dagger.
Okay.
In the bag.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So hold on. You're gonna try and pull your dagger, which is in an interdimensional space, from inside the interdimensional space of the bag.
Does that seem like it would be a bad idea if I have my hand?
Put your hand on the other side of the bag.
It does seem like a bad idea to put one interdimensional space inside of another.
I do it inside of my cloak.
There you go.
And I show her the opal of the Ild rune. And I say, I would certainly be interested in trading this. And as I hold it up to her and show it to her, I say, you would trade me anything to have this. And I cast suggestion.
Oh man.
What's your spell save?
Oh no.
16.
Is it a wisdom?
Yes.
Oh no. Cloud giants are smart.
With a save of 21.
Oh fuck. What did you do?
She peers down at it and says, Oh, that is a trinket from old Astoria, but nothing too fantastic. And she kind of shrugs for a second and she goes, What did you just try to do to me?
I mean, it only has material and verbal components.
It does, but as you know, being under the influence of a magical spell, particularly on someone who, perchance, is a magic caster themselves, would probably kind of know what that feels like.
I'm like,
and she says,
simply trying to offer you a deal that you couldn't refuse.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Oh please, my goodness.
Okay. 13. I'm sorry, 14. I've got +5 charisma now. 14.
So uncomfortable.
You see her grip on the spear tighten, and she says, Crosario, I believe this one wants to go for a flight. I do not appreciate such uncouthness when I have better things to spend my time on. And you start to hear a loud cawing of what you know is Griffin screeches. And she turns to look towards the other room. And she looks at Crosario. And she looks down at you.
So good.
Alright, and back with you guys.
I cast Dispel Magic on both of the other things.
Alright. Start making those.
21.
21, you're able to crack open one.
And 17.
17. Not enough to get the last one on his other leg.
Did I dispel it?
You dispelled the magic, yeah. You see it shimmering appear on both. But you're not able to quite get the lock on it.
I can't get this one. Do something.
Okay, should I use my last polymorph, is what I asked him?
Yes. Something flying.
Something flying. Okay, how big is this brace around his ankle? Like...
Smaller than an eagle?
It's sized for a dragon.
Which
So an eagle leg would be narrower than that.
Well, obviously, I want to make sure that he can slip out, but I want to make sure he's big enough to do anything. So yeah, I can gauge that an eagle leg will come right through it, right?
Probably.
Probably?
You won't know until you do it.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna polymorph him into a bee.
As you polymorph Felgalos.
No, wait. He can't be polymorphed, can he? Shapeshifters can't be polymorphed? Can they?
He polymorphs himself all the time.
Yeah, but I can't
You could
polymorph him.
you can tell him what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him, like, I'm gonna change you into a bee.
He's like, go for it.
Okay, I try.
You polymorph him into a bee.
Cool.
And he's out?
And
He
I'm
is
like,
not in.
and I'm like, dope. Get in my gold satchel.
He can't understand you. Nope.
So you wait, hold on. You're swatting the bee.
No.
Slower.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch him very lightly in my hand.
Make a dexterity check.
A what?
A dexterity check as you try and capture this bee.
20.
20?
Yeah.
You
I get him.
capture the bee in your hands.
Okay.
And the griffins are like screeching a lot.
Is there any
It's really
openings
loud.
in this room?
We gotta get to that.
There's
other
no
room.
windows or anything in this room.
Straight to the other hole.
How are you gonna get out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got him in my hands. I was like, we can go into that room and set him off in there, and then start fighting. What do you think? We gotta get in that room though.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we fucking beeline it.
Well, we never closed the door, so we can just walk into that
You
room.
can walk into back into the griffin aviary.
Yeah. And I say, get the
Will
door.
he fit through the opening? The griffin opening?
Ooh,
Yeah, at his full size, will he fit through
Probably
this door?
not.
Okay, then I need to hold him, and you need to get this door open.
What door? It's open.
The second door to get into the main room where he is.
Oh, why do we need to get where he is?
Are we gonna fight him?
Just throw the bee out the window, and then drop
I guess it'll wear off
polymorph.
eventually. So
Just drop polymorph after you throw it out the window.
okay, yeah, I'll throw him out the window and I'll drop it. I really hope that he doesn't just fall to his death or something.
All right, so you drop polymorph, and Felgalos appears.
I throw him out
Bronze
the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bronze dragon, and you hear shouting coming from outside the walls. And Felgalos is like, "Oh shit!"
And then-
A little disoriented.
I want to cast as soon as he's out done. I want to cast Cure Wounds on him with my staff again at 4th level.
Well, he seems pretty
Oh, he
pretty
seems
healthy.
full?
You closed up a lot of his wounds,
Okay.
but he was still covered in blood.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if he was still. I thought that meant he was still bloody. So I just want to make sure.
And he gets hit with 2 giant boulders.
I'm wondering if we need to save him or not. I mean, he could jump down the hole.
Let's see. 14,
You're right under the hole, so.
19,
Well, the ship is under the hole.
27.
It's right under the hole, so.
Why would you have to worry about me?
He takes
Fucking badass.
Okay.
he takes 36 from the first one.
That cure wounds ready.
Yeah, I gotta cure wounds him.
10, 20, and 28 from the second, as two boulders, boom, boom, get crashed into him. And he goes, "Ugh!" And he says, "Come on, let's go!"
Okay.
As he
jump
grits in
on.
pain.
Yeah, we jump on, and as I'm jumping on, can I cast while I'm jumping onto him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on him with my staff again.
Okay.
So, at 4th
Keep,
level.
so fourth.
I'm
so,
at 8 charges
all right.
so far.
I was like, say, just keep track of how many charges
Yep.
you're using.
So, 7. 3. So, 6, 7, and 7,
20.
14, 20. Yeah.
Plus 5?
Plus 5. So, 25.
All right. So you heal back about a fourth of the damage that was done to him.
Jeez.
And I say, as soon as we get on him, I say,
Dive.
I say, dive. Dive under the castle.
All right. And as he starts to move, we go back to Kintal.
We don't have to yet.
Oh, we are though.
I mean, you hear all this shit going on, right? All the
Not
people-
yet. He heard a lot of screechings, and the Countess Sunsuri's eyes, without her mask, get focused on you.
How big is that hole?
That hole. About 10 feet. There are the 4 Aarakocra right next to it, though.
I'm sorry, you said 10?
10 feet.
Yeah.
10 foot diameter.
So, like, if I had a ball that was 10 feet around,
Mm-hmm.
and I tried to put it in this hole, would it, like right through, or would it, like, get stuck?
Give me a second to look at this. What are you thinking of doing right now?
What are the beads?
The
I
bit
know.
of force on myself.
You could try.
You can jump through it and then do the beat of force when you get clear game.
No, I want to get stuck.
Oh.
You haven't checked out how smooth the hole is itself. You could try. You haven't spent a lot of time examining it. You've been trying your best to lie your ass off.
True.
Truth.
And she says, Crisaro, go check the griffins. And he starts to turn and walk away.
Oh man. I said, Crisaro, wait! Convincingly.
He does not listen to you unless you're casting suggestion. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
With a spell save of 20,
Jeez.
he does
Oh.
not.
Okay.
Oh.
But he ignores you, and goes and continues walking. I need you to make a strength check.
Oh yeah.
4. You feel yourself get constrained with telekinetic force and brought up to her in the throne room. And she has you in her hand and she says, "What are you really here for?" And she draws her mithril spear tip on the side of your face.
Oh.
You take 21 points of damage as it cuts and it hits some of the bone in your jaw and goes down your throat slightly.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was just trying to make a profit.
And as you're like, I'm sorry, I was just trying to make a profit, you hear a yell in giant tongue come from outside. You can make an action to try and break free of the telekinetic grip.
I'm going to make an action to regain a spell slot instead.
What are you going to try and convince your patron? How are you going to try and convince them?
Oh, we're about to die.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
I have to make persuasion checks. 7.
7. Be more convincing is the feeling you get in your mind.
Great, thanks, Kieran.
It's not Kirun.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that was how I spent those 6 seconds.
Yep. Yes, indeed it was. Back to you guys.
Yeah.
I say, Felgalos, let out a
You're
lo-
diving.
We're diving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We're already gone.
Probably can't even hear you.
Oh, fuck.
You
Looking
guys
up, do
dip
we see
into
the
a
ship?
dive. The ship is below you guys.
It's
Oh,
below us?
still? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's what he told them to do. Was,
Yeah, to get below it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So you guys dive down, and he's like, "What's that?" He's like, "Fuck."
Some friends, leave it alone.
All right.
Yeah, I say, can I say something to him as we're going down?
Yeah, you can try.
I say, Felgalos, Kental is still in there, distracting the woman giant.
Oh, good. He says, Sansuri's a real bitch.
I'm fearful for him and his well-being.
Me too.
Can we see that the ship is where it needs to be to catch him?
It's below, but it's not necessarily like right below the hole.
Okay.
It's probably like a couple 100 feet below.
Cool.
We need to do something.
You guys don't know what's going on with him,
I
though.
know.
No,
I tell Felgalos to let out a large, as loud of a dragon screech as he can to alert Kental that he were free.
All right. And as he lets out a roar,
As
you
loud as
hear
he
it. You hear this roar, not of pain, but of anger, come from below. And Sansuri says, "What have you done?"
I want to keep my eyes, by the way, as a note, on that hole. On that hole. Keep my eyes.
And I'm gonna make sure you stay on a dragon.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
She uses her action to move you 20 feet up, straight into the ceiling. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you
Okay.
crash into the ceiling of the throne room.
See, I didn't feel good about leaving him in there anyways. I wanted to go back into that room.
You're 40 feet up, but only about 20 away from that hole. And as you're being held up, she says, Jaka, tear him apart. All of you. And all the Aarakocra turn, and they start to fly up towards you.
Okay.
You are restrained currently, So that means attack against you have advantage.
Well, now I use my action to break out of it.
Try.
Yeah, it's a contested check against her spellcasting with your athletics.
Shit. This isn't good. I was gonna be dead.
No,
What'd you get?
less than 10.
Oh yeah, no, you try and break free, but it's not exactly happening how you would like.
I mean, we can tell Fodulus to go back up there.
I shouldn't have left him up there. I feel really bad.
Miraculously, you only get hit with 2.
Okay.
You take 8 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as the 4 of them come up and start stabbing at you. She then uses her action to throw you down towards the ground.
Okay.
And you feel yourself...
Just the G-forces of you being thrown down.
It is a d6 per 10 feet.
And it
40
was-
feet.
I'm probably gonna stay alive then. Unless you rolled all 6
9 plus 7.
That's
16. 16 bludgeoning damage.
Great.
It's your turn.
Oh, boy.
What have I done?
You haven't done anything.
Oh,
We're good.
I say, release me and I'll tell you everything. Please leave me alive.
She says, Jakas, go back to your post. And she brings you close yet again from the floor. You're about 20 feet up. As she's sitting in her throne. Yet again, someone who hasn't moved from their spot.
Yeah.
And she's just using her hand as she has her mithril spear in the other hand.
Let me go and I'll show you what I have.
Jaka, grab the bag from him. And one of the
Damn it.
one of the birds flies up and it takes the bag off of your body.
I'm going to place my curse on that bird.
Okay.
And then, when he flies over the hole, if he's within 30 feet of me, I'll teleport to him.
Alright. It hasn't moved. It just took it off of you. And she says, tell me what's really going on. And I probably won't kill you immediately.
I was sent here by the Great Dragon Cloud. He wants you dead.
Fucking god damn it.
Make a deception check.
Oh, please.
14.
14
Please, please, please.
with a natural 1
Oh!
on her insight. Which means she has 8. Not enough. Clouth. Clouth. Old Scar.
Old
I've
Snarl.
heard that name. Old Snarl. Interesting. Why does he want me dead?
Well, if I don't return, then he'll assume the worst.
I am sure that a dragon as mighty as him might have many agent. Why would he care so much about you? Why does he want me dead?
I do not know the ways of such ancient beings. But I'm very important to him.
What is inside this bag that you so wanted to show me?
Well, only I can pull it out. It's a magic bag.
And she looks at it, and she says, it appears to be a bag of holding.
Yes,
Anybody can grab things out of it.
if they know what to look for. I don't even know how to describe it.
Jaka, start emptying out the bag. He starts.
Like a random...
Yeah, can I get like a random... Like what? How many things are in that bag?
A lot of coins.
Yeah, but...
Tens of thousands of
I'm about to
coins.
roll a percentile die. Like, give me a ballpark number of like order of things. Like, how many lines are full on?
Okay, there's 10,000 coins, some robes.
No, like how many lines are full on there?
Lose all the shit.
13.
13. What's on line 1?
That would be 5,400 copper coins.
So yeah, a stream of copper coins spills out from 20 feet up.
And I'm like...
Do you want to make a check to try and break free of the telekinesis? Alright.
Well, she's
Is
distracted.
he still above the hole?
No, he's like right in front of the throne.
Okay.
So he's 20 feet from that hole, but he's also 20 feet up.
It was 12.
12?
Oh, it's not her save DC? She
No,
has-
it's a check. You
That's
said
super
13?
Interesting. I said 12.
Oh.
I said 12. 11 plus 1 is 12.
Oh wait, I can't do math. 7 plus 5 is 12.
7 plus 5 is 12.
So you just managed to break free
Oh!
of her thing. That was your action. What are you gonna do? You're 20 feet up, you're about to fall.
Oh man, that's teleporting to the bird
Okay.
and grabbing my bag.
Alright. Sounds good.
Oh, come on, Chantal. You can
Does
do
the
it.
weight of his body pull it out of its hands?
Yeah.
Oh, he's surprised. He's
Yeah.
got little bird hands.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
And he's nervous.
He has to go to the bathroom.
And this particular bird has sweat glands.
His hands are slippery.
Ooh.
He's right.
But with a natural 17 strength. What's an Aarakocra's strength?
Negative.
Yeah.
Negative 8.
Yeah.
17. Make a strength check for me.
Come on, Chantal.
Oh,
Strong.
man. You should have taken
Oh,
way more damage
17.
last time. They flew at least 30 feet towards you. That was my bad.
I'm alive still. 18.
18? Woo! You managed just to start grabbing it as you start to fall.
Yank that shit out of his hand.
You take 5 more points of bludgeoning damage as your knees take the full brunt of the impact. You're right in front of the throne, 20 feet from the hole, but it is Countess Sansuri's turn to act. Man, so many spells to choose from. It's like the hardest part about me, like playing a spellcaster.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was a 6th level spell earlier.
Oh my god.
I swear to God, if she fucking just telekinesis you back into her, you're so pissed.
How long has this taken? After the roar.
Yeah.
It has been about 12 seconds after the roar.
What the fuck?
Damn it.
This is the second round since the roar happened.
Okay.
We talked for a little bit.
Maybe like 40 seconds.
He poured the bag out.
Yeah, how much copper is on the ground?
All of it.
Fuck.
What?
Yeah.
Fucking 5,400 coins
Yeah.
fell out.
Ding, 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 like a lot. Yeah, they like went everywhere.
Loud, dented the ground.
Make a perception check, the two of you.
I have my eye on that hole.
9.
24.
You notice copper pieces start to stream out of the hole as they've spread all over.
And they're just
like
flying
a
through the
large
sky.
area. Yeah, they start to like tinkle out. Not a lot, but definitely some coins have started
There's
to
like
fall
a town
through there.
underneath here. It's just gonna fucking rain.
That's what we do. Make
be
it
like-
rain.
It's gonna kill people, like when you drop a copper coin.
Terminal velocity.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be like hail, man. Like,
Alright. I had to look up this spell really quick.
is it our turn?
I mean,
You
let's just
noticed-
kinda go.
you
It's
noticed
magic
them.
missile.
I'm going to assume
Do you want?
that
Do you think it should be magic missile?
No.
Well,
No.
She can.
yeah.
She casts a 7th level magic missile.
I cast shield.
Ooh.
Oh, it does work, doesn't it?
Nice.
I forgot shield works.
Alright.
Solid.
7. Oh wait, no, not 7. 10 missiles
Oh.
stream out at you. All of them get reflected.
Jesus.
Perfect. They get reflected, like back at her?
No,
No,
but they
that'd
just
be
like
so
don't
cool.
work.
So deflected.
Deflected.
Okay.
All right.
Damn it, that would have been cool.
She then gets up, grabs her spear in her hand, and walks over you to stand like over your space, and she like looks down at you.
Can I?
We did not need to make enemies today.
You did not need to lie to me.
Oh, yeah, I did. Can I tell Felgos as soon as I see those coins flying? Because, like, not metagaming, I'm assuming that he's falling through the hole and all the shit's falling out of his bag. So I'm like, I want to tell Felgos, I'm like, we need to get there to catch him.
And he's like, all right,
Go low.
all right.
Go very
He
low.
starts
and
flying
swoop
up.
directly towards the middle, yeah.
You didn't need to lie to me.
Well,
I did. So.
I disengage
Okay.
and I dive for the hole.
All right. You make it to the hole, and you start jumping down, and then, as you like turn to see her like face down the hole, you see a large spectral hand appears next to you.
A big hand.
You could say a Bigby's hand. Alright. Gonna have to make you have a grapple check.
Can we see it?
Yeah, as you guys are starting to stream down, you guys can see that there's this like spectral cloud-like hand that appears as Kental is jumping out.
I failed.
Yeah, what did you roll?
Definite, a 5.
Oh yeah, she got 23.
Well, at least you couldn't have won, if that makes you better.
You can't use your pearl, or, well, I guess there's nothing really you can do with a pearl. You can't throw the pearl into its hand instead of you.
You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh, I'm unconscious.
and you guys see that the hand starts to bring up your friend's unconscious body.
I cast Dispel Magic. Oh wait, I can't. I am all out of Dispel Magics. Whoops. Okay. I cast Healing. Can I? How far is he? Is he within 60 feet of me?
You guys are getting there.
Not quite. If I tell
Like
Felgos...
Felgos is going, so like you'll probably get there in time.
Yeah,
to do
I
it.
cast Healing Spirit on him.
All right.
So that I'll do it at. I can only do it at 2nd level. So what's that? It's a D6, 1d6. 2.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have a fucking healing ability. What the fuck am I doing?
Too late.
Oh, there's a bonus action yet. Damn it.
All right. So you come up. Your arm feels like it's probably broken.
Yeah.
Can I
Um,
see
my
anything
face
through the
is
hole?
broken,
Because since
too.
we're coming up to him.
Yeah, we're coming from bottom up.
There's like a cloud-like hand that's kind of like blocking the way.
Okay.
Felgos is getting closer. You can try and make a check to get out of it. It's a grapple. What'd you get?
Crit failed.
Oh no! She rolled really low too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
So you're not out of it, but Felglos comes up to you and he says, "Sorry, friend." It's a 20.
Yeah.
Oh
I just
my
want you guys to
God.
see that.
My savior.
My savior. My man.
As he grabs onto you and pulls, you take a couple points of bludgeoning damage. As he claps his hands, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Thank you.
I just rolled it, so I'm like, I've been going with all the
Wait,
rolls
really?
tonight. Yeah, I haven't flubbed anything. I've been going with all the rolls tonight.
I have 2 health.
I know, that's like, I think that's hilarious.
It's like that Acquisitions Incorporated, where you're just keeping him alive. You're at 1/2 hit point.
No, I was like, alright, because he's not trying to hurt you, but he, like, was forcefully trying to yank you out of the Big B's hand.
Yeah, he's like, and I'm like,
Yep, and it was going to be a d6, and it was 1 point of bludgeoning damage. So he
Wonderful.
grabs you out, and he starts to drop. And as he drops, you see one clawed finger pop up
Middle finger.
as he starts to fall. You guys are on his
Man.
back, by the way, as you guys start to fall. So you're like, ah!
I've been like, that's been my action this whole time is
Yeah,
to make
just
sure we stay
I
up.
don't fall, yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you hear a voice say, "Kintal, I'll remember you." It's lost to the wind.
it's lost to my fading constitution.
I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Don't like that.
I'm-
But I do like that.
I'm sure this isn't going to happen, but does he pass back through my
No.
damn it.
26.
16.
What'd you get?
Oh, oh my god. I got a 4.
As a lightning bolt
Oh, goddamn.
comes straight down as he's like, "Fuck you." A lightning bolt comes down and hits all of you.
Sweet. Bring it.
Bring it.
2,
With that lightning resistance.
My favorite damage.
6, 12.
I get half of half.
12, 16. So 31 points of lightning damage, halved if you made a save of 15.
Okay.
You said 31?
Yeah, so 16
Yeah, 16.
if you passed, or 31 if you failed.
Death save.
Death save.
Fail.
Failed.
With a 9.
Yeah. You go limp in Felglos' arms as he is falling back, and he flaps his wings once, and he's like, "You said they were friends?" About the balloon below.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, they'll probably not take too kindly to you because we make friends in all the wrong places. But
Even I've got friends in low places, he says, as
I want to expend 1 cure wounds on level 1, which means I'll have 1 more charge after this, so I don't have to make the roll. And I want to
I'm a
heal-
druid and I have the healing ability.
He's a druid?
Also. No, you.
Oh,
are.
I do.
I was just
What?
quoting you
Just-
earlier.
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. My brain is...
Because cure wounds, you have to touch someone.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hey.
6. 12. 12 health for you, plus 2, 4, 6.
4
seven.
temp HP.
Oh god.
4?
Just
It's 2 per die.
have you
Yeah, I
ever
used 3.
Oh, sorry, I
felt
didn't.
like
I only
you
saw
just
2.
wanted to die?
And you say that when you come back?
Oh,
It's
so
been 3 weeks since I played. I've given myself a little bit.
Yeah, and
I'm really
You
glad we
guys-
didn't try to face some giants with him.
you guys land.
Difficult.
Man, I got to cast so many spells. That was
too.
so cool. He
Now it's
kind
out of your system.
flies close to the ship, and he's like, "Do you guys want off? Where are we go? Let's get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, just pass the boat. We don't need to be with them.
No, I'll drop off onto the boat,
Okay.
and you guys can go.
All your guys' friends are on that boat.
Yeah, I'll drop off onto the boat if I can. Can you fly
Oh,
by?
yeah.
Yeah, he can fly by close
Yeah.
enough for you guys to get onto it.
Yeah, we'll get on the boat.
I want to. Yeah, we want to do it as quick as possible. I'm getting
Yeah.
the fuck out of here. So yeah.
Convene somewhere.
As we approach,
down.
I'm yelling, "Get it going!"
Yeah, I yell as soon as I hit the deck. I say, "Go now, as fast as we can. Down,
Down?
down."
All right, Delphine says,
Down
lower
and
it. And you see the flame start to sputter in the center of the ship, and you start to fall
Cool.
slowly, about 10 feet every 6 seconds.
And then, I don't know what Fuglos does, but I yell, "Meet you in whatever city we're going to." Where are we going? What's the city? The tower?
Were we headed towards Loudwater? Was
No,
that
the other one. The tower one.
the- okay, the Moongleam Tower?
Yeah, what city?
That's at Les...
Do we know where it is?
Everland. We're going to Everland!
And he's like near you guys, and he's like, "You don't have to shout."
I'm
he,
pumped!
he's like, "I get that," and he's like, "I might go home though, honestly."
Who said that? Oh,
Felgalos.
Cool.
And he's like,
Just let me
"I
know.
owe you guys a debt. I don't know if I can repay."
Pelagos, you just saved my life again.
And I guess you helped save mine.
We're not quite even.
Well,
You can still owe me.
it'll probably take me some time to really lick my wounds, so to speak.
How much trouble do you think you're gonna get in with your patron for freeing a bronze dragon? Just want to say that.
We'll find out.
Just want to point that out real quick.
Thanks for
And
mentioning
he's
it.
like, "Hey,
Sorry.
try and
I did think of that though.
come to the Star Metal Hills when you have a chance, and try and find me. I make my home there. Now get the hell out of here before that bitch catches up with us." As you see, the cloud castle is also starting
To
to
descend.
ascend,
Jesus Christ.
which is kind of scary to
It's
see like a cloud
terrifying.
just like follow down.
Star Meadow?
Star Metal.
Star Metal Hills?
Yeah.
Cool. And I suggest that you help our ship go faster, or whatever you gotta do.
Okay.
Oh wait,
I
that's
cast-
just to rise it.
I can cast
Yeah.
Gust of Wind downward.
Well, we need to start going horizontal.
Horizontal?
I think more.
Yeah, you guys want to start heading east.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are probably a day and a half away from Everland on ship.
Cool. And the chase begins.
And the chase begins. Felgalos flies in the opposite direction of you guys, and you see him breathe lightning up at the ship, the air castle.
If I cast Pass Without a Trace, it's only on people. It's not on the ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be tight.
That would be dope.
Do you know Fog Cloud?
I don't have it prepared, but
Yeah.
I think I might. But it's only for a very small space.
And you guys see that rocks start to get thrown over at Felgalos, and he lets out another bellowing roar.
Yeah.
And you see him kind of weaving out, and you see that the cloud castle chases after him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But he seems to stay. He's like trying to stay out of the way.
sweet. I'm glad he's not dead. That was one dope dragon.
I'm sad he couldn't come with us.
Yeah.
We'll definitely see him again.
Yeah.
We always do.
All right. You guys mind if we take like a 15-minute break? But yeah, so you guys end up making your way out, and when you guys fall to sleep for the evening, all of you have a dream of 10 gleaming pairs of eyes looking at you from the darkness. You wake up knowing your purpose, a champion, a gladiator, to defeat your foes for pride and honor. You are in a coliseum Around you, in all sides, are strange, draconic, demonesque creatures of all colors, wielding all sorts of weapons as they chant. You see that there are, around this circle, 5 heads of dragons. Beautifully sculpted things out of different colored gemstones. Onyx, rubies, sapphires, white gem, diamonds, and emerald that circle around the Colosseum. You guys are inside of a large caged dome that goes about 60 feet from above here. There are some spikes over here. There's this thing that's releasing shocks, a whirling blade, and whirling flames. And one thing rings in your mind. Fight! Dun, 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 dun.
Oh shit.
Starts playing Smash Brothers music.
I was thinking Mortal Kombat.
Oh wait.
Mortal Kombat!
Perfect.
Can you bring up the audio on this? Oh well, no, it's okay. I just wanted to see it to make sure it's still recording.
I'm sure. I'm sure it is. All right. Is that initiative?
Yeah, it's initiative.
Of course.
What the fuck?
Wow, that's not good.
Hey.
Everybody.
All right.
We all don't want to fight each other. That's what this is.
Apparently. We all just miss over and over and over.
Okay, this is a dream, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel you are gladiators. You know your purpose is to win.
No, I just want to know as a player.
Oh, I also wanted to note before I went to sleep, I
Yeah.
water my shield.
Okay.
So.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you guys kind of wind down. We can do what happens before this next time. Or if you guys would like to roleplay what we kind of do when you guys rest before this happens.
No. I might text you something later if that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, not much to do.
Because there's something in the bag that I wanted to... I'm so glad I got the
Just
bag
to
back.
stick it on your sheet.
Yeah, me
Always
too.
All
remind
Michael
you.
wants is to take
Oh
the
yeah,
bag
thank
away,
you.
and
I was like,
it's-
it's
all Michael
like.
Stop trying to trick me into making it my fault.
You were like, no, I'll show you why. Like, let me just get it in my bag. And she's like, fucking take that thing from him. And she's like, she rolled like a 23 on her like intelligence check, and she's like, that's a bag of holding. I saw you reach in and out of it before. I know what it is. Just fucking empty that shit out, bird.
Lost all our copper.
It was like 5 gold. Like
Is that it?
yeah.
It was like 50 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It
that's
was
not that big of a
50.
deal. She got something
Dude,
for
in this
troubles.
critical role I just watched, Scanlan lost like 400 gold on something. Really stupid. And then told everybody it was like 50. And they're like, oh, well, that's not that. Hope you learned your lesson, right?
All right, what do we get for initiative?
I got a 4.
I got a 6.
I
12.
crit failed. I mean 5.
You got a 12?
You got what?
6.
I have +7.
All right, Perkunas goes first.
Cool.
Oh, I'm scared. Ooh, I'm scared.
So, I draw my bone dagger.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can only draw one thing at a time.
Yeah.
I draw my Issei rune.
Okay. In your offhand?
Yeah. And I will cast Eldritch Blast at Val.
Okay.
Okay, getting into it.
And we'll probably miss with an 11.
Miss.
Yeah, that misses.
What about a 16?
That's right at my AC.
Yeah, that hits.
Hits.
For 10 damage.
Ooh.
Going
Need to
strong.
move?
Yes.
You can smell something not right coming from those spikes.
Cool.
Val.
Oh. Sorry. No, I don't need to use my bonus action.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Sorry. You've got metal armor on, right?
Nope.
Nope.
No?
He doesn't.
Oh shit, he doesn't wear metal armor.
Aha!
Nothing I hold is metal.
Oh shit.
Even the bone tooth dagger isn't metal. That shit's bone.
Yep.
Also, you realize you're a member of the Harpers, right?
You've got that helmet though.
Oh, he does have a helmet on.
Do you usually
Do I have
wear
it on?
that?
That usually
I don't think so.
I don't think
Not-
he usually wears
I
it.
don't know.
No.
It never comes up.
No,
so
I guess
I don't usually wear that.
You're like, I don't want to look super scary all the time.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I know I'm a Harper.
Yeah. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's okay.
You play the harp?
Yeah.
It's okay. You'll notice if Perkunas hits you, you'll know.
You'll know.
Oh shit! Oh no!
You're the only one who is too. Like
That's
technically,
yeah. There's no disputing it that I am.
yeah, you're a rank 2 Harper agent.
I'm also probably like a rank 3 fucking Weaver. I know that's not on the list, thank God. But we're not.
Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah, I was meaning to ask. What's the sky look like? Is this domed in?
It's domed in. It's the sky is hellish. It's like lots of ashen, fiery. It's pretty hot.
Don't you mean abyssal?
Yeah, it's pretty abyssal.
Okay. Let's see here.
I wouldn't say there's a cloud in the sky that's an actual cloud.
Okay, but before you had let me do call lightning inside indoors, is that still valid? Like it won't be dispelled because there's. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
There's
to make sure.
a sky.
There is.
Yeah, there is a sky. You're just like caged in.
Okay.
I would imagine there'd be like
Yeah, there's
demon lightning.
more like hellfire.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same state of matter. Right?
Ah. Hang on.
Oh my god.
Okay, I have all my shit sorted out now.
Okay.
Okay, I will cast Call Lightning at 3rd level.
So the normal level.
Yep. Let's see. How many feet is this?
It was 60 when we started.
45, 60.
65, 70, 75. I'm assuming this is 120, so yeah. So range of 120. So I want to hit Perkunas with my Call Lightning.
All right.
Interesting.
Dex
which is
saving throw.
A Dex saving throw, DC 16 Dex saving throw.
That's a 14.
Yeah, bitch. Okay, let's see. That's D10s. Where's my D10s?
3d10s.
That's 9 plus 10 plus 4. Yeah, 9, 4.
So
13.
13
damage.
halved. You take
6.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
resistance to lightning damage. Fuck my life up. Okay.
That's
Damn
why I
it.
said that was an interesting choice.
God,
I loved
God,
it too.
I
She
forgot
didn't even
about
realize. I was like, perfect.
Shit.
You call down a
Just go ahead and
huge.
concentrate
The
on
storm
that. Yeah.
appears and you call down the lightning.
I forgot.
You see him try and get out of the way, but it's not enough. It singes his side.
Mm-hmm.
But you see him kind of through the spikes shake it off.
And I will use my bonus action to heal myself with 2d6
All right.
for my ability. That's 5 and 4, so 9 health more. So I'm at almost full.
And you get 4 temp.
4 temp. And I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm out of this thing's range, right? It's right here.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot.
Okay. Now in my turn.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With my bonus action, I cast Hex on Perkunas for dexterity.
Okay.
It's just dexterity checks, though.
Okay.
Yes. And I run into the middle, and I pull out a bead of force, and I throw it at my feet.
Okay.
So I take, I think it's like
4d4, or yeah, it is 5d4.
5d4.
You take damage? Or?
Yes. Because I can automatically fail the check. Do you want to roll the damage for me?
Yeah, that one can stay.
Okay. Damn it. I didn't even look at it.
Let's see. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4?
You gotta be kidding me. I rolled
Plus 1.
That's still 17.
Yeah.
He doesn't even hit anybody and he's doing the most damage to himself. We'll just leave him alone. He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
he'll take care of himself.
Yeah, sorry. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. Yeah, so
Okay, so
4 4s and a 1. And that's
Okay.
a minute?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
10 rounds from now.
Yeah, you can see, looking down, that there is indeed acid bubbling below.
So wait, you cast it on yourself or you cast it in the hole? Or
I cast it on myself. I'm in the bubble.
You're just in the bubble?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a magic, like it casted a spell on you? Is that how it works?
I'm in a bubble.
He's in a, yeah.
It's a magical force, okay. Perkunas?
Yep, Perkunas.
That was it.
Cool.
We're going clockwise.
Yeah.
My range.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm gonna hex Val,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast Sleet Storm.
What?
That's 2 spell. Oh, wait. No.
One's a bonus action.
One is a bonus action, the other's an item.
But you can only cast one
One,
spell.
he's using an item.
Oh, he's using an item. Okay, gotcha.
So sorry. 20-foot cone.
So, when he does hex, he takes away one of my ability checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Disadvantage.
We're gonna go with Dex.
Dex, okay.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna need to make you do a concentration check with disadvantage.
Oops. That's 1.
Alright, you lose the call lightning.
And that's a 20.
I just rolled mine because I took damage after I cast a spell and I rolled 18.
Nice.
Well, I rolled like 20 something.
Also, it's 20 foot tall, 40 foot radius.
Oh, 40-foot radius. Cool. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
It's a circle.
Yeah.
40-foot radius?
Yeah.
Holy shit. 80-foot diameter? God damn.
Cross my legs and begin rifling through my stuff.
You need to make a dex save as well.
Me?
Yeah.
Nope.
You are now prone. It wasn't a disadvantage. though.
Okay.
Where's the rag? Oh, or the cleaner.
Cleaner is right here.
Thank you.
You guys hear cheers and raucous
Oh shit. Nice. I didn't realize
from the
there was a
crowd. Oh, there is a crowd.
I didn't catch that. Nice.
I'll show you what they look like. Because I have Morden Cannon's Totem of Foes on my...
This is like what I did to Nick's Pugilist.
Dum, bum, 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 bum.
So, we can still cast spells on you in there, right?
No.
No, you can't.
Well, I don't know.
Like,
I'll look it up in a sec.
No, I
I mean,
know.
just what my character knows.
I don't know if
You don't...
know.
You'd have to try.
Oh.
Where the fuck...
What's the effects of sleep?
So what it is...
It's like my sleep halved is what I mean. Like,
The ground becomes difficult terrain.
not for me.
Oh.
Cool.
Surprise me.
When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn, then you have to make a dex save.
or fall prone. If you're maintaining a if you're concentrating, you have to make a Constitution thing. I fucked up by saying a disadvantage, but you did roll a 1 for the first one.
Do I still feel all the negative effects from the ice, or is that no, since I have my boots?
It wouldn't be considered difficult terrain, but you would still have to do the deck. Because it's like it's like hail. Like the sleet is like hitting you and you're like, fuck, I'm falling down. You're not taking damage.
Okay.
Next is Val.
Okay. So I can move out of here.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, stuff like this is in the crowd.
Wait, doesn't she have to make a dex save?
She was knocked prone, so you have to use half your movement to get up.
1, 3. Okay. But I'm still out of it.
This is in the crowd, by the way. If you want to see it.
Oh, cool. Okay, hang on.
Which is weird though, because like Tiamat herself is like a fiend, not a demon.
You
but
have to
she's
make a
trapped
dex
in the
save when you start
abyss.
your turn there.
When I start my
But the
turn there?
warlocks are her chaotic part on the material plane.
Yeah.
20.
Okay.
But she's not
Roll again.
a fiend demon.
She's not a she's not a
14.
demon.
Devils and
You fall down
demons are
again.
both fiends. But they're
Wait, does that mean I
still,
didn't
like,
make any progression?
designated.
Yeah, so she has to make a save every time she starts her turn there? Does that...
Yeah.
She already made that?
Did I make that earlier? And then I fell prone?
No, that was when
When
he cast the spell.
Okay.
Okay, and then I tried to get up, and then I cast it, and I just fell again. So I didn't move at all.
Let me double check.
Or you're just still prone.
Yeah,
Because
you're
you started
prone.
your
You can get
turn
up.
prone,
Okay.
so you're good.
Yeah,
That's
so
my
you
bad.
started
Okay.
prone. You were fine.
Well, if I don't get out of it,
You're fine. That's my mistake.
okay, if I can't get out of it,
I just
then
don't get to use it all.
Right. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on your Sleet Storm. Is it 3rd level or lower?
Yep.
It's
Yes.
dispelled.
Cool. We'll just ignore those.
Let's see here, and that was my action. Let me mark my slot real quick. Where's Dispel Magic? And now I can use my full. I can use my half to stand up,
Yeah.
and then I can use my half 5, 10, actually 10, 15, and then
Bonus action.
no, end of turn.
Kintal.
I do want to take my shield out.
Okay, you can take your shield out.
Take my shield out.
Yeah, I sit down and I cross my legs.
All right.
And I quaff a greater healing potion.
Okay.
So 3.
Perkunas.
So, just to be clear, since that's an item spell, I can keep casting it.
No, you can do it once per day.
It's once per day?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then.
Slowed me down.
You did?
She's also hexed.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. Alrighty.
We'll freak out.
And that's as close as I can get.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Plus 6.
Yep.
So that's 18 to hit.
Yep.
16.
That'll hit as well. That's also 2d6. Because she's hexed.
Oh, right. Thank you. So 6, 7, 13 plus 8 is 21.
That's 21.
What the fuck is hex?
Jesus. Okay.
Oh man. So I just realized if he kills her though, he gets temp HP. Not that much, but
From
he's a fiend warlock. Dark One's blessing.
Yeah.
Val.
I cast Blood Shield at 4th level.
All right.
on Perkunas. That is a
Consti-
Constitution saving throw DC 16.
Whoa!
Bitch. Yeah.
What's your con save?
6, so that's 10.
Okay, you take 8d6.
Okay.
Can I get 2 more d6, please?
Taking this real personal, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
You need to calm the fuck down.
Got a whole handful of dice here. Ooh, that's a lot of 6s. There we go. Okay, let's just sort these out real quick.
You needed to get honor and melee.
Yeah, hang
Yeah,
on.
working on it.
Let me add these up. 15. So 15 plus 8 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1. That's 33 damage to you, and that means I get 33 temporary hit points.
It is. That replaces your current ones.
Yep.
Actually,
lost
you didn't
my
have
current
any,
ones.
yeah.
So 33, BB. Sorry, okay, let me mark that down for my spells cast.
Oh man. I hope they manage to finish each other off before your thing wears off and they just shove you down that hole.
And I still have my action. Is my staff like recharged completely or no?
Yeah.
It is? Okay.
But it's still an action to use it.
Oh, it's still an action. Okay. Then I will. What will I do?
At least
10,
X.
15, 20, 25, 30. 30. Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Back to you. Mark off another turn on your thing.
Okay. I will use my action to petition my patron for a spell slot.
Alright, roll persuasion check.
Haha. 23.
When you do so, you hear Awuti's voice say, "This is an interesting turn of events. I'd like to see how this plays out."
Okay. And I'll move here.
Okay. You guys see Kintal hamster wheeling his way.
Cool.
Your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You're gonna drop your spellcasting focus
Yes.
and draw a weapon
Drop it on the
Shadow
ground.
Axe.
and use your bonus action to activate it.
Ooh.
Oh, right.
Because you have your dragon tooth.
Out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So I attack. That is an 8. So this is with the Shadow Axe. That's a 17 to hit.
Well, it's your bonus action to turn on, so you're turning that one on, and then using it to
And
hit.
that's in your offhand, right? The dagger is in your offhand.
It actually doesn't matter. I found out.
Oh.
It just depends on like whatever you're choosing. So like whichever hand, if you're dual wielding, you can choose like this one's my main hand, and then this one's gonna be my offhand attack.
Oh, you're always just ambidextrous when it comes to wielding weapons?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Neat.
Weird, but yeah.
Why not?
So wait, you're still
It
able
gives
to
more
swing on me
options
now?
to fighters.
Do it.
Are you still
Whatever
able to swing
limits
on me?
fighters less, I think, is good.
Yeah.
One more time. They're talking.
You're fine. You're still able to swing on me though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he hits me with 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
And that is.
D6, I think.
And that is 12 damage.
Okay.
My second attack.
Crit.
Shit.
With the Shadow Axe.
Oh damn.
God. This is where it comes down, man.
So that's 8 plus 5. Okay, so starting 8 plus 6 is 14.
22.
Plus 8 is 22. Plus 5, 27.
Yeah.
And that's those 2 attacks.
That's your whole turn.
And I'm going to action surge.
Hang on, wait. Okay.
Hold on, her AC might change. No, not yet.
No.
She had that 10 HP.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, 8 plus... Yeah, plus 9.
To hit.
Yeah.
So 17 to hit again.
To hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's 12 damage.
Yep. Sure is.
Second attack.
Wait, I think I'm at bonus AC, aren't I?
It
Now
doesn't
you are.
matter now. I rolled.
Oh, he did roll high enough, but your AC is up. That is true.
By
Cool.
2, right?
Yes.
That's 11 damage. And then my offhand attack
I'm
with the
gonna
dagger.
die.
Bonus action to turn
Oh,
on
it's
your
just-
shadow axe.
Right, and I don't get a second bonus action.
Yeah.
Alright. That is my turn. How much total damage was that?
That's a lot. I don't know.
Because he got rid of your 33 temp HP, and then
And plus, I was at 47, and now I'm at 18 health.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he fucking just
fighters are
wrecked
insane.
me. Oh boy, I'm really scared.
Ooh. So you crit once,
Fuck that
right?
magic shit.
Yep.
You feel a quiver in the shadow axe
Okay.
when you crit.
Cool.
Make a perception check.
I'm not really paying attention. unless it's less than 10.
And it seems like the shadows move with inside of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
It is cool.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, yeah.
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 Had to roll those percentile die.
Orthax.
We're going. Is it. Whose turn is it? It's my turn?
It is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. Give me 1 second here.
Percy's
You should
patron. Orthax.
Something much more fun. That a friend of mine told me I shouldn't do.
Really?
But I said, fuck you, Dino. I know what I'm about.
So if I crit the wrong way, we're gonna.
Well, I roll a percentile die, and if it is the certain percentage,
Right. Yeah, I remember talking about this.
But he just is like, something comes out and then is like, I'm home. We'll just stay here now.
maybe I'll just impregnate you and leave.
Oh god. Always.
I cast Cure Wounds with my staff at 4th level.
Solid.
8. Damn. 6.
Damn.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 health.
Have you been keeping track of rounds? Thank you.
I have tallies.
Thank you.
I started when I threw it down.
I've already used 3 of these right now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And I will.
Her sustain is insane. Like, actually disgusting.
Druids
It's
ain't
really
wizards,
annoying.
man.
I will use my bonus action to wild shape.
You
into
can't.
what? Why?
Only Circle of the Moon can do that.
No, it's... Well, it's always been.
It's always
As a
been
bonus action?
Yeah.
No, only, it's called like Battle Wild Shape. It can wild shape as a bonus action.
Oh, it does say action.
Oh shit.
Oops, we've been doing it wrong.
We've been doing it wrong.
No, we've talked about it before,
Haven't?
and I looked it up, and I was like, it's only if you're Circle of the Moon. That's how I know.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
That fucks up my plan. Okay.
More healing!
More healing! God, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. With
Maybe.
your bonus action, heal more.
Gonna heal myself with 3 more.
Heal me. Wait, you don't want a fair fight after you beat him? Take us both down from full.
Oh, yeah, right.
She's already below full.
Yeah.
But her AC
So
is
glad
back
that
down.
you guys attacked each other first.
Hang on.
That's true.
I'm wondering if
She
I
gets
should
easier to
change
hit
my
every time
plan.
she heals herself. That's nice.
No, I can't do it.
I wish everything had that.
Shit.
It's 9
That's fine.
plus 6 temp.
Yeah.
So it's basically 15.
Damn.
That's good.
Oh, I forgot to add my 5 for that because I used Cure Wounds and it adds my bonus. So.
Huh?
Because I used my staff to Cure Wounds at 4th level, I didn't add my Wisdom to it. I only did
Oh, I
roll.
see.
So.
Poor Gabe.
Fuck him.
I would like to try to move out of his space. I know that'll provoke an opportunity.
Oh, he will attack.
5.
That'll hit, I think.
Yep. 9 plus 9
18.
for 9 damage.